This is Phil Woolery with Purdue Extension. It might be a little cold outside yet, but there's still some garden activities that you can be doing right now, including starting your seeds indoors. Starting your seeds indoors can often be cheaper than buying plants in the spring. You can also plant different varieties than are commonly found at garden centers. So let's get started. So the things that you'll need for starting seeds indoors, first of all, seeds. People typically do tomatoes indoors, get those head start, usually 6 to 8 weeks. Peppers is another warm season vegetable that people start indoors. You can also try flowers like petunias, starting those indoors. The other thing that you'll need is something to grow it in, a pot with soil. I'm using these peat pellets, which you soak in water, and they expand, and you can plant. They're enclosed in this mesh, and you plant the seeds right in here. You also need a nice sunny windowsill to provide the plants with light. If you don't have that, you could use some artificial grow lights. Another optional thing that could help you improve is one of these kind of mini greenhouses. The lid lets light in, but also keeps heat and humidity in, helps with seed germination. Another thing you can use is a electric heating pad. These keep them at the right temperature to help speed germination. So now let's get started. So for planting, I typically like to do at least 2 in each pot, or in my case, these little peat pellets here. So you just put the 2 in there towards the center, and then you're gonna cover them up. The reason why I like to do 2, just in case one seed doesn't come up, you can just lightly cover them, and then so they have plenty of moisture and everything there. Once you got all the seeds planted in this little greenhouse, I like to cover it up and put it on our heating pad, and check it daily for proper moisture. Especially if you don't have one of these greenhouses, your germination, they can dry out easier, so making sure they have enough moisture in them is important. This helps keep the moisture in. So if you just have a pot sitting on your windowsill, make sure you're keeping it moist enough, but not too moist. You should have good germination. And we'll check back in later when we have the seeds start growing.